Hello, my friends. This is my happy face because we have the Trijicon RMR HD. So Trijicon's been listening to folks' feedback. They see the strengths of the SRO, they see the strengths of the RMR, and what they did was they locked them in a room and made a baby. So the RMR has been around forever. It is the godfather optic for the red dot pistol game, and for as many things as we love about it, there's equal things that we wish were improved or done a little bit differently. The RMR HD hits each one of those things in stride, starting with the fact that the RMR HD features a top-loading battery. Gone are the days of having to rip the optic off the gun, change the battery, reapply all your Loctite and torque specs, and then go shoot it again to zero. Now you get 1-0, one installation, and all you have to do is pop a cap, change a battery, go on about your day. The windage and elevation turrets are more tactile, so there's a more audible, more physical click as you're making your adjustments, makes zeroing a whole lot easier. And the divot where you make the adjustment fits a 9mm piece of brass perfectly. Made out of T6 aluminum, these ought to be just as reliable for durability's sake as their grandson at this point. Although these look so pretty on a gun, we didn't run a drop them just yet, so we'll leave that to Aaron Cowan and the other guys who drop them. I'm excited to see that. Now, the biggest improvement, the number one thing that I complained about with the RMR, I can even deal with the battery being underneath it, is the size of the window, man. The RMR HD is a massive improvement with a larger field of view window. That's all I need. Give me a car windshield. I've been a huge fan of the SRO and the 507 competition from Holosun, frankly, because of the large windows. I'm totally cool with dealing with durability issues or anything like that. Just give me a big enough window that makes it easier for me to use my vision so I can see more of what's going on downrange. And the RMR HD just made it where I don't have to compromise anymore. It's tough, it's a big window, it's a clean reticle, I can see what I need to see, and I can shoot accordingly. And the rest of the feature list is pretty standard for what we've come to expect of an optic in 2023. You have multiple different reticles that you can choose from, you have multiple brightness selections that you can pick from, including night vision settings. And I'm a big fan of what they did to the buttons. They made the physical buttons large. They're easy to feel when you're making the adjustment. However, the actual button input is found to be in the dead center of that big thing. So you're less likely to bump it by accident when it's in your holster, which is actually pretty interesting. Now, as far as mounting the RMR HD, the good news is it's the exact same footprint as your traditional RMR, meaning that the majority of the optic systems that are pre-cut from factory spec, this will fit right on, which is wonderful. Now, for something new that Trijicon added that I'm frankly a big fan of is on the top of the hood, you're going to find a little ridge or a little notch on it. That's actually an index ridge. So the nice thing is if I'm looking downrange at my target like I'm supposed to, when the gun comes up into my line of sight or the optic does, if I'm misaligned and the dot's not there or the gun's doing some weird English pointing someplace else business, I can use that index ridge to get me close enough to where now a fine adjustment will drop the dot in. Think of it like training wheels. It's something that as your skill level grows, you'll be less likely to even use that feature, but it's nice of them to include it. Now, a new addition to the RMR family is a light sensor that is on the front now. It's a front-facing light sensor. So what's cool about this is if you have the RMR set to auto brightness setting and you're running something like, say, a weapon light on the gun, now you're less likely to wash out your own dot with your weapon light because when you kick on the weapon light, the splash from the light comes back and the dot is going to auto adjust its brightness. Traditionally, those sensors are found in the backside of the glass, which we found through trial and error to not be the best place to put them. Aesthetically, I like the way it looks. I like the forward overhang. It's very similar to the SRO, which is one of the things I like about it. And like I keep harping on, the oversized glass is the best thing that could have ever done to this optic. Now, the RMR HD does have a new brother in the lineup with it, with the RCR, which is their enclosed emitter. But between the two, I like the RMR HD personally. I'm okay with it being an open emitter because of the increased size of the window. You can expect a full write-up and a full workup on the RCR when they become available because we just frankly haven't seen them yet. So this one's very short, sweet, and to the point. I like the RMR HD. Most of us do. We like the oversized window. I like the reticle choices. The clarity of the dot's exactly what it should be for an optic of this price point and of this date of manufacture. And these are available both in 1 MOA and 3¼ MOA for your preference for the size of the dot. So I hope you guys enjoyed our look into the RMR HD. We're very excited for it. It's something we've been waiting for a very long time to finally put on a gun and get to have some fun with and learn with. And I'm sure that whoever picks these up, you're going to be very, very happy with them. They're available right now. You know the link. You know where to look for it. Something that rhymes with tree. And if you have any questions about maybe how to get better with your red dot pistol or what dot's going to work best for you and your project, feel free to reach out. We'll give you guys some guidance, whatever we can do to help you out. My name is Getty. Be safe.